Hey Wizards, guess what? It is Kieran Trollcaller. I'm back for another episode of the Myth Walkthrough. And we have just gone back to the Arcanum. If you remember, last time we had just finished saving Mr. Pork. Yep, we saved Pork and we talked him into being our captain. So now we're heading back to return to the scholars here in the dry dock so we can figure out what the next step of this whole adventure is going to be. Very, very good. So let's head over here, dry dock to our right. For sure. Hope everybody's been doing good since yesterday. I have been doing fantastic.
Hey, understudy, you're finally back!
But where's Coleridge?
Well, let me go give them the news. I thought Pork would be here by now. Okay, let's tell her.
That no good, cowardly rat! This makes me unhappy. Extremely unhappy. The spiral is doomed if we don't find an experienced sky captain.
Oh, the wizard found you an experienced sky captain, ma'am. Captain James T. Pork, reporting for duty. The doorman, Fitzhume, showed me in.
Nice to meet you. So, you've sailed the stormy Empyrean skies?
Actually, he has. And rather deftly, too.
My reputation precedes me. You're Nimbari, no? I loved my short time on Numea. Wizard introduced me to your enchanting friends.
We have met.
I think she rolled her eyes.
My brother and I were aboard Coleridge's ship that you navigated out of Imperia. It was you who delivered us here.
Blue girl? All grown up, and what about little blue boy? Have the years here in the Arcanum treated him as well as they have you?
Yes. Spark's maturation has made me proud. As he will be the mission's science officer, you two should reacquaint yourselves. Understudy, while the crew prepares for takeoff, Velma von Venkman has requested a word with you in her office before you leave.
Let's go talk to von Venkman. Very, very good. Okay. Now, if you guys don't remember, Velma von Venkman, she is the Shadow Scholar. Yep, and just like I had to deal with them, like, digging into my past and wondering if I'm a good guy or not, she had to do the same. But that's okay, you know, because shadow magic is kind of sketchy sometimes. So, okay, so let's see what Venkman wants from us. Now, if you guys are just now joining us, this is the Myth Walkthrough, and we've been doing this now for quite a while. We're going through every main quest line and every myth quest line here in the game of Wizard 101.
Well, if it isn't my favorite partner in Shadow. I know, I should have reached out, but I've been busy chasing shadows. Literally. From what I heard, you've been chasing shadows of your own. You've got quite the grandfather spider situation on your hands, don't you? You'll need to be prepared for whatever spider throws at you next. That's why I've created a cool new shadow spell, the Shadow Trickster. Just collect the essence from the Shadow Trickster that I've corralled in the Shadow Training Room. Then I'll use it to teach you the spell. Oh, this probably goes without saying, but don't trust anything the Trickster says. Just get the Trickster essence and get out. Good luck!
Okay, good. So, new shadow spell. And we're going to take a look at some of the other shadow spells, too, because they might be worth throwing in the deck. Certain things. You'll notice my health is a little higher because I went ahead and changed out my dagger for something that was going to give me a 3 or 4 more damage. So, but it ended up giving me a lot of health too. So I was like, that's a good trade. We'll go with that. Okay, so we have to beat the trickster here. Let's do this thing.
Who's there? Oh, you look kind and decent. I'm an innocent captive. Please help. Bah. You're not buying any of that, are you? Venkman said you were clever, so I'll be straight with you. I could have escaped this rinky-dink study hall at any time, but I wanted to meet you. Grandfather Spider will reward me handsomely for bringing you in. He might even let me keep your head as a trophy. Let's play.
Let's play, Shadow Trickster. Very good. Now, guys, I just want to remind you, if you've been enjoying this, 2 easy and free ways to support the channel is you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Those are free. They don't cost you anything. It helps us out a bit. Okay, so we gotta knock this guy out, which I don't see as being that big of a deal. I think he has a minor cheat, but I'm not sure what that minor cheat's gonna be yet. Yep. It's like, yep. We'll see if he kicks out the feint. Nope, he doesn't kick out the feint. So that should actually make this a lot simpler. Okay, let's go throw another blade up, and we'll be able to smash him here in 2 rounds. Assuming I'm not like, you know, I'm stunned the entire time. Did he just feint me? I think he just feinted me. Why, that scoundrel, he just feinted me. Okay, well, you think we have enough? I say let's just go for it. Wow, this guy just comes out swinging, doesn't it? Well, it's not a problem. Not a problem at all. Now, like I was saying earlier, we're all about doing every quest, and so right now we have started the second episode in the new world of Imperia. We're going to be doing a episode a day for the month of March. I'm going to call it Myth March, and I hope you guys are enjoying that. This should hopefully, the idea is hopefully we'll get far enough to finish off Imperia in this month. Now, Imperia is a pretty big world, and it's a tough world. There are some tough bosses. There are some tough quests here. There are quite a few of dungeons. You know, just taking a look at how big some of the dungeons are going to be. This is going to be, this is going to be fun times.
Fine. Do what you will with my essence. Grandfather Spider will release me when he destroys you. You and this disgusting spiral.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Shadow guys are just like all cookies and cream, aren't they? Alrighty, so let's go ahead and catch up with Venkman. Right? Yeah, because she said she had some new spells to teach us. And you know what? She's the Shadow Scholar, and I know we're high enough level to know all the Shadow spells. So we might as well just take a look and see what else we haven't learned, because there are a few Shadow spells, because I really haven't been using them all that much, I'll be honest with you. Well, you know, you've been watching the show. But there are some advantages to a few of them, so let's see what we got here.
You got that smug, I just wiped the floor with a shadow trickster look, so I'm guessing your little jaunt was a success.
Didn't take any time at all.
All right, you got the essence. Now here's the trick with the trickster. Cast this little spell, you take on his form, and his skills. I hope that spell serves you well in Imperia, Wizard. I'm glad I was... The other scholars might not trust me enough to include me in their little committee, but I couldn't just sit back and not offer to help. Well, I guess I should get back to work, and you should get going to Imperia. Oh, and feel free to tell Ione and the others how helpful I was.
I wonder, you know, she seems pretty nice. Oh, I think I might have just leveled up again. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, that is there's the one spell I have not learned from her, and it's give 1 shadow pip to target. Lets the shadow spread transfer 1 of your shadow pips to an ally. Okay, so we have to use 2 shadow pips to give it. I think that's why I never learned that one. Yeah, because it doesn't really even seem like a valuable one. Yeah, it doesn't look like that'd be one I'd use. Okay, let's take a look at our shadow spells. Okay, well, and I'll be honest with you, I'm probably not going to use a trickster, and here's the reason. Yeah, it does give us a lot of block for critical, okay, and that's cool, and it does up our critical, but since they adjusted critical, I don't think I need it all that much. If we were to use a shadow spell right now, okay, and there's quite a few of them in here. Yeah, I'm just going to take the trickster out. Sentinel gives you a much better defense, you know, resist, right? Shadow Seraph gives you ability to hit out and heal. Okay, so that's not a bad. Shrike is still one of the best ones to keep around because it gives you that plus 10% attack, but it gives you that 50% pierce. That's the one I really need to keep in mind because that's like super useful there. You know, Dark Fiend, Dark Nova, those are all good, but my Shadow Pip spell, my Shadow Pips come in so what do you call that? Sparingly. Very rarely do I ever have 2 that I can spend on one of these like that. So, yep. So I think, yeah, if I put one in, it's probably going to be that one right there. We'll leave it in there. It might be helpful, might not. Okay, let's get going, guys. We have got to talk to Ione. So what are our plans today? How far do we want to try to get into this episode? Well, we are on we just finished quest 6. We started the episode on quest number 5. Yep. So we started this episode on quest number 5, and I'm thinking we're going to be shooting to get through, I don't know, let's see here. Maybe to quest 12? Yeah, let's see if we can get through about 5 or 6 quests. Okay? There's going to be a lot of talk. This is going to be fun because this is going to be another episode of giving us a lot of information. And before you know it, we're going to be in a big dungeon. So we'll see exactly how far we get by the time we get there. Okay. Talk, Ione.
At last. I was becoming anxious. The Ark is fully updated, loaded, and prepped for takeoff.
As is the crew. The course is set and we're ready to take our positions.
Excellent. Oh, there's just one more thing. Ignis, if you would.
Right. I fashioned a special outfit for you, understudy. It should provide at least a wee bit of protection against the Empyrean storms. I made you one too, Spark. Sorry, Pork and Beans. I only had time for these badges. But hey, at least you're all kinda matched now.
Thank you, Ignis. Your gift means a great deal to me. I will say a figurative hello to Imperia for you. And for you, sister.
Just see to it that the mission succeeds, brother, and try not to die. That would make me sad.
At least we'll look the part. Crew, to your positions. Wizard, we'll leave on your mark.
The time has come, understudy. Are you quite ready? Good. Remember, aboard the Ark, Pork is in charge. But that authority transfers to you the minute you land in Xanadu. From there, you must locate my contact, Ziggy Stardust. She should be able to help you track down Mallory and the Bat.
Take care, understudy.
Safe journeys. Oh, and watch out for sky squids.
Just go.
Very good, very good. And we got the red helm of infamous jest. So, yeah, I mean, nothing too crazy. Just some stuff that they give you at the beginning. And we get the hexacorder of infamous jest. It's all okay. I mean, nothing I'd be too excited to be using. But hey, you know what? Some more gear. It gets you a full outfit, right? Okay. Take off for Xanadu in Spiral Arc. Okay, yeah, sorry. I went through the wrong doorway there. I guess I could have gone there. Woo! Okay, let's get to the front. Oh, I love this ship. Very, very nice. I like all the wood, accoutrements, You can tell they used a few different nice woods to build this thing. Okay.
Are we ready? All right, crew, it's go time. Wizard, would you do the honors of initiating the takeoff sequence on the systems console?
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and get this going. Oops. Sorry, that's the Cyclolab. There's the console.
We are all systems go, Captain. Ready for takeoff.
Excellent, Mr. Spark. Initiate the photon propellers.
Photon propellers initiated, Captain. We have liftoff, sir.
Take us out, Mr. Spark.
Here we go, guys. I love the big sword nose we have on this thing. Pretty cool. I like they spent some time and gave us a cinematic of this.
We are clear. All systems nominal, Captain. Shall I spool the stream drive for warp speed?
Absolutely. And point us toward Imperia while you're at it.
Already done, sir. The stream drive is spooled. Entering warp speed now.
Take her in, Spark. Headlong into the storm.
Very nice.
Listen to this kitten purr. You've built quite an impressive sky ship, Mr. Spark. Quite impressive indeed.
Thank you, sir. We are approaching the Empyrean Stormgate in 3, 2, 1. We have breached Empyrean airspace, reducing stream drive to normal speed.
Whoa! The Empyrean ether. Just as mean and nasty as I remember. Brace for impact!
We have sustained catastrophic damage. The shields are failing. There must be something wrong with the Lux capacitor.
We're losing altitude. Pull up, man. Pull up. Pull up!
Boy, that went bad quickly.
Should be fine. Glad you could join us, Wizard. Just take it slow. You've been out in the cold for a while now. How do you feel? Can you walk?
Wow.
That's it. Nice and easy. I ran a full diagnostic on you while you were snoozing. The good news is you're gonna be fine. The bad news is you're in Imperia. The ship took a knockout punch to the chin. It's bad, real bad. The jewel inside that cyclo thingy looks even worse. The captain's gone outside to look around, and I haven't heard much from Spark. I assume he's okay. Hard to tell if he's concussed or just weird. I've got to salvage my medical supplies. Can you run down to the hold and see if Spark's all right? He'll want to know about the cyclo what's-it.
Let's go. Well, it looks like we crashed, guys. Wow, look at that steaming. Wow, 2 of them. This place, wow, big crack. It doesn't look good, guys.
In answer to your query, I am uninjured. Unfortunately, I cannot say the same of the Ark. The crash was certainly unexpected. The ether storms have intensified since my sister and I were smuggled out of Imperia. I can only speculate that the conflict between Grandmother Raven and Grandfather Spider is somehow amplifying the storms. Most intriguing. The crash damaged the hull beyond repair. The ship will never fly again. We may, however, still be able to use our escape pods to reach Xanadu. I require a working cyclolab and lux capacitor to modify a pod. Our capacitor is intact, but apparently our cyclolab is broken. We cannot leave this island until the storm jewel in the cyclolab is replaced. Captain Pork is outside. You can help him search for a new one.
Okay, well, so let's go catch up with Pork. Very, very nice. Wow, what a tragedy. This was such a nice ship, guys. Oh, I feel terrible about this. Jeez. Okay.
Well, we made it to Imperia, but can we make it to Xanadu? The good news is, I know where we are. This is Ariel. We landed here on my last trip with Captain Coolidge. The bad news, it's not a very hospitable place. The jungles inland are very dangerous. Last time we ran into trouble. Not all of us made it. You tell me we need to repair the cyclolab. But first things first, let's see if the world door we brought made it through the crash.
Perfect. Let's go check the world door, because this is pretty important.
The world door is working perfectly. We can get back to the rest of the spiral. But that doesn't get us any closer to Xanadu. The ether storms wreck ships here all the time. Their wind stones might serve as a replacement storm jewel for our broken cyclolab. Ah, that wall wasn't there when I came here last time. And neither was that village. It looks like some castaways settled down here in the meantime. The castaways may be able to give us a windstone for the cyclolab. Let's go check out this village and see.
Well, let's go check out this village and see. Very nice. Okay. Come on, Pork.
I'm glad to see your shipwreck had survivors. Welcome, strangers, to nowhere. This is your home now.
Thanks for the welcome. But we will be leaving as soon as our ship is repaired.
Once we all felt as you do, but no one can leave the Isle of Ariel. Speak to Prospero, our elder. He will explain.
Well, let's go talk to this Prospero guy. Oh, there he is.
Welcome, newcomers, to your new home. You need windstones? They are gone. We have recovered all of the windstones from the shipwrecks and given them to the master. He had need of them.
This master, is he the reason you can't leave? Is he keeping you prisoners here?
Of course not. The master is our protector and provider. He keeps the beastmen away so that we are safe. From his tower in the jungle, he sees all. He saw your ship crash and will no doubt come to greet you. Ah, here he is now.
Kubla! Is that you?
My name is Khan. Pork, I see you still remember me. I cannot help but be touched. I, of course, remember you. Wizard, if you have come here with this cowardly oath, you are doomed. He will give you nothing but pain and betrayal.
Khan, listen to me. I thought you were dead. I never would have left you.
Don't insult my intelligence. Why are you here?
We're on a critical mission to save the Spiral, but our ship crashed here on the way to Xanadu, and...
Xanadu? Don't taunt me! Driven by dire need, I left my throne and beloved city, trusting you and your hapless captain to bring me to the Arcanum. Instead, you marooned me here. And now, years later, with who knows what horrors unleashed upon my beloved home, now you sail back to Xanadu?
It's true. Khan, we'll take you with us. We'll take you home. All we need is a storm jewel. We can escape this place if we work together.
A storm jewel? I had one once, years ago, when I tried to build my own ship to escape this wretched place. The beastmen stole it from me. Caliban, chief of the beastmen, he has it now. You will never get it from him. You are trapped here, as are we all. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to my tower. I must prepare, you see, to take my sweet revenge against you.
Khan, wait! Khan! My past is catching up with me. Khan was aboard Coolidge's ship years ago. We were taking him from Xanadu to the Arcanum, but the storms ravaged our ship. We stopped here for repairs. Khan and I went into the jungle for supplies, when suddenly we were attacked. In the melee, Khan fell into a rocky crevasse. I was sure he was dead. I somehow evaded the beastly attackers and retreated to the ship.
That doesn't sound suspect, does it?
Those beastly creatures. They must be these beastmen Khan was talking about. They have the storm jewel we need. How can we get it from them?
You cannot. The beastmen were here before us, before Khan, even before Sycorax, the great witch the Master defeated. They are terrible enemies. Caliban, their leader, rules them with an iron hand. He has a magic stone that controls their minds. His fortress is unassailable. But there is one among them who might help you. An outcast called Crusher. You will find her cave in the jungle.
Caliban's magic stone. That must be our storm jewel. We've got to get it from him. Go find this Crusher. I'll stay here and see if the villagers can help us in other ways. Find me when you're ready to take on Caliban.
Good luck, wizard.
Okay, guys, so we've got our first mission here. This place is pretty cool, but, you know, since we're here, there are Zeke and Eloise. So I'm going to go ahead and get my Zeke quest. I'm not going to go through all the description, and I think she wants us to find some more flowers for the Royal Museum. So that's very good. Other things that are here, yeah, here's your game area or usual normal stuff when you come into a new area. I love you have places from, you have characters here from Celestia, you have characters here from, is that Goat? Yep. From Mushu, from Polaris. So there's like shipwreck people from all over the place. These are new. The squid people are new, but she's a dwarf. So those are from another place here on the area. Loligo, what does Loligo sell? Alfoy stuff. Yeah, well anyways, so very, very good. The recipes, yes, very nice. Wonder if any of these are any good. Oh no, let's take a look. I haven't like done a fully on, okay, the aristocratic, let's hear which one is the myth one. Let's just go with this, yeah. I'm terrible. I am terrible. I don't think any of these are necessarily... Okay, so there we go. There is that. See, you just don't get the damage from you yet. This is why people don't upgrade any of their stuff, even the crafted gear, because once you get something like Darkmoor, you're in pretty good shape. Okay, well, let's go find Crusher's Cave. Let's keep this show rolling, and that would put us all the way to Quest 11, which is pretty good, guys. That's exactly what I was hoping to be. Let's go ahead and take on Crusher and see what she has to say. Now, I don't know if you're a Star Trek person, but yeah, There's all sorts of little Star Trek Easter eggs from the different series. Crusher actually comes from the Next Generation series, once you catch on. But yeah, it's fun stuff. I think that's some of the neat part about Imperia and the different stuff they decided to pull in. So let's go in here and let's talk to Crusher. Maybe she'll just, be very easy to talk to.
Go away, puny human. Crusher, crush you.
Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta uncrush Crusher. Now, remember I was talking about the flying squid ink? This is one of the bosses that will give you flying squid ink, possibly if you defeat him. The downside is it just takes it's tough. Yeah. Well, it's not tough to defeat him. It's just it's random and you don't get flying squid ink each time. There's another dungeon that you can go through. Well, there's another 3-part dungeon where they all give you a chance of getting flying squid ink, and you can often get like one every time you go through. But boy, it takes some time. Flying squid ink is one of the worst, so I always wait for double. What do you call that? Double reagent weekend for this flying squid ink, because it's kind of, it's just one of those. Because it takes a long time to get it together. Okay, I don't want to throw Frenzy on yet because she's going to hit me and it's going to hurt. Now, these bosses out here in Imperia, they can hit you pretty hard, and sometimes you have to really come up with some different types of strategies. So this double world here, it can be a lot like Chrysalis, in that it can be kind of challenging, especially when you're, why am I not getting the things that I want? My goodness. My deck is not being good. But you know what? I've got almost like a whole 1,000, 1,500 more health than my Storm Wizard did when he came in here. So, no complaints there. Okay. What do we got? Bernie Bug. Ooh, I could, yeah. If I had my stuff ready to go, I could probably go ahead and get some, what do you call that? Yeah, some Animus out of them. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to get some stuff in here. But this is not helping me at all. Okay, I say we frenzy. Why not? We'll frenzy. If I had a feint, I think we would be pretty good with finishing this up. Perfect. A feint. I'm just going to go ahead and put this over here for right now. Are you kidding me? Shadow pips are, I might have to start looking at stuff that's going to give me a better shadow pip rating. We'll pass. I'd rather hit with one of the other things, because I put all my stuff on them. Oh, do you see that? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry, getting a little grumpy because those shields I just put up definitely changed the fight a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I need to thin out my deck because this is starting to get a little frustrating when I don't get the spells up within a decent amount of time. And no shadow pips. Are you kidding me? Okay. This is dumb. Sorry. Okay. Just because I want to get rid of the Bernie Bug. Yep. Yeah, so I might need to start looking at some things that might help me raise my shadow pip percent. Or... because that's kind of ridiculous for me not to have a shadow pip by this point. And you can see the way they're hitting. This is already starting to become a little bit... My gosh. Yeah. I fizzle, I fizzle. Life goes on, right? Yeah. If he didn't have that shield up, I think we'd be in much better shape. Yeah, now we get the shadow pit. Okay. Let's just go for it. We just need to see if we can knock her out. Okay, guys. This will be close, but we've got to defeat the Crusher. Wow. That was so close. So absolutely close. Okay. Maybe Egg will finish him off. Come on, Cracked Egg. Do your thing. Uh-oh. I might be dead. Okay, that could have been a heck of a lot worse. Yay, the backlash got her.
You're not so puny after all, human. What you want?
Okay, good. Alrighty, guys, and we have defeated the Crusher, but unfortunately, that's all the time we're going to have for today. So, before we jump into quest number 12, which Crusher's going to give us here in just a minute, I just want to say thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us for the Myth Walkthrough today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, join my Patreon, have some fun, and have a great day, guys. This is Kieran Showcaller for the Myth Walkthrough. Catch you later. Bye-bye.